Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Delray League action here on the campus of Serra High School. St. Anthony Saints and the Serra Cavaliers getting ready to tip. Bit of a late start after the end of that JV game, but we are ready to go here. Duke Gibson and Elijah Price in the middle. And the Cavaliers are going to start with possession in this game. Saints come into the game. They have a 4-0 record. (2-0) in league play, and they forced a turnover here to start the game. And the first bucket of the game is going to go to Jaden Bush, the three. Got a whistle. And another turnover out of bounds off the Cavaliers. So a 3-point lead. Couple of stops, couple of turnovers for the Cavaliers. Good start for the Saints. Dent Smith trying to get it back on the defensive end. Jeremy Dent Smith, Tommy Adesiji, Laquan Cole, Duke Gibson, and Jason Davis are the five on the court for the Cavaliers. It's the rebounds pulled down by Okoye Hudson. That was another three-point attempt, no good, tipped around, and another offensive rebound. The ball trickles out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Cavaliers. Cole with the floater, can't get it to go. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Davis, as McCallum pulled that one down. Bush handles. To Okoye Hudson. Makai Williams as Hudson gets to the basket and gets it to go. Hudson Williams, Jaden Bush, Elijah Price, and James McCallum, the five for the Saints as the Cavaliers run back the other way. Adesiji comes up short. Cavaliers still have yet to score in this one. And they're pushing the envelope on the other end. Dent Smith is going to pick that one up. The pump fake. Extra pass, and the short mid-range jumper is knocked down. It's James McCallum with his first two of the game. Assist from Bush. It's a 7-0 lead now for the Saints. And they're going to turn it over. And that forces a timeout out of head coach Bernard McCrumbie. It's a sloppy start to this game, 5:28 here left to go in the first quarter. And we're going to take our first timeout. It's going to be a 30. Coleman knocks it down from the corner. (11-5), 2:40 here to go in the first quarter. Kick is stolen away. Dent Smith the other way. No good on the layup, but he was fouled. Hudson's going to pick it up. First of two is no good. Oh for 2 from the line for Dent Smith. It's another opportunity for the Cavaliers, though, off the turnover, and they give it right back. Sloppy play. Looks like Coleman thought that somebody had a hand on it there and decided to let it go out. Ended up Saints ball, though, and they can't do anything with it again. It's Ashley from the corner who comes up empty. George Ashley into the game for the first time for the Saints. Dent Smith off the glass. It's pretty late. Banks open. Knock it down. Jeremy Dent Smith. And it's a three-point game now. Another block. It's Gibson underneath. He's won that battle twice, forced 2 jump balls. This one is going to change the possession and give it to the Cavaliers. Bit of a momentum swing here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers starting to put it together and get some of their buckets to go. Adesiji back into the game. Ahmad Green came in during that last break as well, seeing his first action on the court. Jaden Bush picks up that foul. Playing really aggressive defense. Forced to steal a little earlier. This time picks up the foul, and coach is going to take him out. Taking his place, Trevon Morris. And the Cavaliers will reset. Dent Smith looking for a screen. Gets it from Gibson. Cole's got it now. They give it up to Coleman. And a kick ball as he was trying to get it to the other side of the court. Elijah Price sticking that big foot out there. Those purple team shoes that St. Anthony's is donning. Coleman to Cole. Three-pointer, no good. Russ gonna amend his call. We're gonna have Cavalier basketball underneath the basket. I have a sub before the inbound. Jason Davis coming back into the game. Quan Cole exits. Dent Smith, cross court, good look. Green can't get it to go. Couple of chances on the offensive end for the Cavaliers and couldn't get anything to go. Now the Saints gonna try to hold for what be pretty close to the last shot. 3-second difference, 15 on the game clock. Three is no good. Offensive rebound though. And a block, and Davis ends up with it. Then Smith is gonna have a chance at the buzzer, no good. And the first quarter is over. 11-8 is the score. St. Anthony Saints leading the Serra Cavaliers. We'll be back with second quarter action, brought to you by The Voice of, in just under a minute. Second quarter action, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saints ball to start. And Ashley comes up empty on that trip. Coleman is going to get called for the 5-second count. George Ashley. Out there getting the ball back after his missed shot. And so another possession for the Saints here. Hudson with it. It's McCallum who had it taken away from him. And Dent Smith going all the way. Forces it up, and he's going to get fouled. Be at the line shooting two. Excuse me, it looks like they're going to call it out of bounds on the sideline. Here we go with the Cavaliers. The ball swung corner. Tommy Adesiji can't get that one to go as he falls down. Didn't see any contact out that way. Tommy had a hot game. He's going to get called for a blocking foul here, though. It's going to be a three-point opportunity for the Saints. It's Trayvon Morris who got to the bucket. And Tommy Adesiji trying to slide over and take the charge. Definitely gave up his body, but I would assume the ref's going to say that he was a little late getting to the spot. Morris cannot cap the three-point play. Adesiji trap. Gonna have a jump ball. Should be Cavaliers. Gonna have a conversation here, if I'm not mistaken, and they notice it now. Quarter was started by St. Anthony's with the ball, and we haven't had a jump until now, excuse me. And now they change it back. I guess I missed a jump ball. And so it'll be St. Anthony's ball. 13-8, 6:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to get another conversation from the referees. Looked like a conversation with one of the players. Into the corner, three-pointer. A little bit of a set shot. No good from Micaiah Williams. On the rebound, we got a foul. It's against Trevon Morris, and that's his second. Fourth team foul on the Saints. And another forced turnover. Cavaliers falling into the same hole that they started the first quarter in, which was turnovers and giving up buckets. They're not going to get that sub in there before the ball is inbounded. That one comes up well short, and Adesiji pulls down the rebound. Dan Smith going to give it off to Coleman for three out of the corner. He comes up with an air ball. Jumper no good that time from Ashley. Sloppy play going back and forth. We're going to finally get a timeout being called by the St. Anthony's bench. And we're going to take it with them. We'll be back with 5:44 left to go here in the first half after this break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, second quarter here. And to start it, we're going to have an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Jaden Bush, and that is the second of the first half on him. Giving a plea to the ref, but I doubt he's going to change his call. Bush is headed to the bench, and that's big for the Saints. You can tell he's a leader by example in an all-out effort. From point one in this game, both sides of the ball. Now it's going to be Coleman. He's looking for Young underneath. Off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. And it's a turnover. Den Smith coming the other way, coast to coast, off the glass, through the contact. Good play there from Jeremy Dent-Smith. CG on the rebound off that missed 3 attempt. Young looking for somewhere to go with it. Finally takes a dribble, tries to get it to Coleman and turns it over. Saints running. The drop off and the bang out. It's Elijah Price up and over the rim. Putting it down for the Saints off the fast break feed. Good look that time. And on the out of bounds, out of CG. Can't find anybody. He's going to have to take a timeout. We'll be back with more second quarter action in just a second. .420 left to go here in the second quarter. 15-10 game, St. Anthony Saints leading the Serra Cavaliers. Live high school basketball action. Thank you all for joining us. As Price is going to pick up a foul on the defensive end. It's his first of the game. And Coleman steps to the line, knocks down the first. Coleman with a couple of big buckets in the fourth for the Cavaliers in their last game. They had a 62-57 win over St. Bernard's. And now here in a battle with the Saints. And Smith coming up with the rebound there off the miss, and the Cavaliers are moving. 3-point attempt out of the corner is no good for out of CG. Both teams pushing, and Hudson this time is going to end up with the lefty layup. Out of CG with the floater, can't get it to go. Cavaliers with the ball right back though. Cole back rims that one. 3-on-1, 3-on-2 opportunity. Maybe wanted to give that one up, see if they could get a better shot. Settled and couldn't get it to go. Have a foul. This ball's kicked to the corner. Makai Williams started to drive. Dent Smith almost got all ball. But just enough of that arm that the ref had to call it. Makai Williams with the monster game in their win. On Wednesday, he had 17. Paul coming in from the bench. Laquan Cole's going to drive. Contact, no good. Gibson trying to corral it, finally does. Get it to Dent Smith, can't get the three to go. And then on the other end, he's going to get called for his third foul here in the first half. Coach McCrumbie taking that chance, leaving him out there with two. And it's going to bite him. Dent Smith's got to leave now. Ahmad Green back into the game. Take his place. Got some guys working on getting that floor dry. And so get some action here in a second. Next game for the Cavaliers will actually be tomorrow. It's going to be a non-league game. They'll be taking on South Pasadena High School at 7 p.m. Go ahead and follow our Twitter page at The Voice Of, and we'll get you some information on that game in terms of live streams and any other options. For now, we're here, and we've got a good game. It's 19-12. St. Anthony trying to push this lead out. Under 2 left to go here in the first half. Green, who just came in for Dent Smith, has got it. It's got Matt Coleman with them, Laquan Cole, Duke Gibson, and Tommy Adesiji. Coleman's going to end up with the turnover, though. Trapped there, and everybody ran from him. Nowhere to go. Tried to pivot and gets called for the travel as he lost his footing. George Ashley, Makai Williams, Elijah Price, Dedrick Allen, who just gave that one up, and James McCallum are the 5 for the Saints. Cavaliers swing it around, open shot, Matt Coleman, and boy, did the Cavaliers need that one. It's been a long stretch of misses from downtown, and Coleman, a little space and time, and able to get that one to go. It's a 4-point game now. Williams other way, can't get it to go, but right behind him, cleaning up the mess, is Elijah Price. Cole's gonna try it, he's short. Oh for 2 from the 3-point line here in the second quarter for Cole. And how about that, stepping out and knocking it down, Elijah Price. Well, bouncing his step as he let that one go. He was feeling good about it. James McCallum's going to pick up a foul here as Gibson was trying to work in the post. It's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity, 7th foul on the Saints. Cavaliers sitting at 5 with 36.2 left to go here in the half. Bounces around and no good for Gibson. Shot clock, game clock almost identical. The reverse is good. Good move there. It's Price with back-to-back baskets. He's got 8 in the quarter for the Saints. Last second here for the Cavaliers. Cole, the hardest one he's probably taken this half, and he hasn't made one yet. That one doesn't go. And the Saints are going to walk into halftime with a 10-point lead. It's 25-15. They lead the Cavaliers. Got 10 minutes on the clock for our halftime break. And we will join you as soon as we're ready for third quarter action. Live with the voice of. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Voice of. We are here with live second half action in a 10-point game. Cavaliers are going to start with it. This St. Anthony's team doing what they did all first half, making it difficult on the Cavaliers, and they forced a turnover. Hudson comes up with the steal and gives it right back. And Davis does the same on the travel, lost his footing, and it's going to be a quick trigger for Coach McCrumbie. Unhappy going into halftime as St. Anthony's, like I said, making the Cavaliers look very uncomfortable on the offensive end. So Coleman's going to come for Davis. It was the original 5 starters for the Cavaliers. And that's what I was getting ready to get to, was what just happened. And that's Jeremy Dent-Smith picking up another foul, and that is his 4th. With 7:10 left to go here in the third quarter, so he's going to go as well. Ahmad Green into the game to replace him. Dent-Smith definitely the leader on this Cavaliers team. Coleman, the deflection and the steal, gives it up to Green, and Green gets it to go. Good play that time all around from Matt Coleman. Jaden Bush on the court just threw that one cross court. Kai Williams couldn't get it to go. Bring up Bush because he's got 2. And it's an integral part of the Saints team. So we'll keep an eye on his foul trouble as well. Coleman gives it up, gets it back. Now into Gibson. To his left hand, it's the bucket to go and the foul. 3-point play opportunity. Duke Gibson walking to the line, gonna shoot 1. McCallum over the back is gonna pick up the foul. That's his 2nd. And Cavaliers chipping away at that halftime deficit. Gibson gets it, and it's a 5-point game. Saints have not scored yet here in the third quarter. They are drawing fouls, though. Ahmad Green is going to pick this one up. Only his first. Hudson putting the pressure on the defense. He's out there with Williams, Makai Williams, Jaden Bush, Dedrick Allen, and Elijah Price. And baseline, Williams can't get it to go. Fighting for the ball, and it's going to go off. The Cavaliers last stay with the Saints. Elijah Price, the man of the first half. Despite the fact that he did all his work in the second quarter, all 10 of them. And now it's Allen getting the first bucket of the second half, and it's a 3. The right side, Dedrick Allen. It's defending Gibson in the post on the other end. They're looking for him. Green gets it to him, but not where he wants it. He's going to throw a cross-court pass. Cole out of CG, can't get his 3 to go. And we've got a foul on the other end. It's It's going to be Ahmad Green picking up another quick one. Adesiji yet to score in this game for the Cavaliers. That one's off the front of the rim and no good from Bush. Chased into the corner. Allen's got it. It's been solid so far in this third quarter for the Saints. And here goes Price. Can't get this one to go, but he is fouled. And Price will be at the line shooting two. Duke Gibson picks that one up. First of the game for Duke. Couple of blocks for him. He's been playing pretty well on the defensive end. Price misses the first. Gets the second to go. 9-point game, Coleman. Cole's gonna try again. Still coming up empty. He and Adesiji finding it tough. Cole yet to score in this game as well. Dent Smith on the bench. Cavaliers gonna have to find offense somewhere. Pump fake, good move there. Can't get the shot to go, and the second chance doesn't go as well. Was Hudson trying to follow? Cole looking for Gibson. Instead, he's gonna go cross court. It's Adesiji into the bucket, and we're gonna have a blocking foul on the pass. It's gonna be Mekhi Williams picking that one up, and that'll be his first. Bit of a choppy start to this second half. Hudson's gonna leave. And taking his place is George Ashley, who played pretty well in the first half for the Saints. He's going to pick up the foul here, though. You can see that one coming, 2 hands on the chest of Coleman as he was making his drive. Got a delay of game warning coming from the sideline. Looks like Ashley was over the line according to the referee. Ball inbounded to Green. He's gonna take it all the way. Has a shot blocked though. Coming over was Allen to deny it. Puts it right into the hands of Adesiji, though, who finally gets on the board. Tommy Adesiji knocking down a 3 out of the corner. See if that gets Tommy started. Trying to force the steal there. He's got it after the miss. Through the defender, can't get the layup to go. Gibson, no good. Cole, third opportunity, is down and good. That's going to force the timeout from the St. Anthony's bench. With 3:31 left to go here. Scores 29-25. Be back in just a minute. 3:30 left to go here in the third. We're going to have a whistle as we come back. And Green is going to pick up his third all here in the third quarter. Tough break for him as Bush was pushing that time. Still in the game with those 2 fouls. Underneath the layup, it's Allen again. He's got 5 here in this quarter. Couple rebounds, a block. A little pressure here now from the Saints. Zone pressure. Green gets caught in the corner and gives it up. Allen there again and trips. So he's going to give it right back. Little foot twist. Tangle up, and Allen goes to the ground. Another good play by him, though, grabbing the steal. Again, he's been all over the place. Now it's Cole working on Allen. He's going to stop and shoot the fadeaway and get it to go. First points of the game for, second bucket of the game for Laquan Cole. He's got 5 here in the quarter. Price, though, is going to answer on the other end. And now teams trading buckets. They're not doing any scoring for a while. And Green, foul number 4. This one's going to be of the offensive variety, sticking that arm out. Found himself in trouble as he stopped in that corner. As St. Anthony was still in that press. And they coaxed him right to where they wanted him. Green trying to clear some space and turns it over. Dent Smith with those 4 fouls. And 1:50 left to go in the third is at a makeshift scorer's table. And so it looks like he's going to make his way back into this game. Meanwhile, on the court, Duke Gibson's going to pick up a foul. Good drive, hanging. That time was Okoye Hudson. And so he'll be at the free throw line shooting 2. Off the rim. Again in that press, Cavaliers and Smith indeed in the game, and Cole starting to feel it. Knocks that one down, and the Cavaliers are going to take a quick timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. And while we do that, we'd just like to say a quick word from our sponsor of tonight's game, The Wood Barbecue and Sports Lounge in Inglewood. Proudly serves delicious food to the greater Inglewood community. Our goal is to serve you some of the best barbecue you've ever tasted. We look forward to serving you and hope to be the highlight of your day. Happy hour every Friday at The Wood. 129 North Market Street in Inglewood. 1:34 left to go here in the third quarter. 33-29, St. Anthony leading Serra here. Been a great game so far. Corner three, no good. That was Mekhi Williams. Been a little cold after his 17-pointer last game. And the Saints are going to pick up a foul as well. It's Trevon Morris. Picks up his third. And it'll be a sideline out of bounds for the Cavaliers. Adesiji left side. Had it poked away right to Coleman though. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Cavaliers. Inside to Gibson. And there's going to be a foul before it gets to him. Referee giving the signal for a hook. And then tells us that the foul is on James McCallum. So he was hooking Gibson underneath and picks up his third. Fifth foul for the Saints. All into Gibson. Cross court, Cole. Can't get it to go. Hudson brings it down. Hudson all the way. Nobody steps up and stops the ball, and Hudson, coast to coast, gets the layup to go. Seems like that's the go-to move for Okoye Hudson. He's been pushing the ball in transition almost every time he's got it. Gibson on the other end. It's going to be held as he made his move. This time it's 24, Trevon Morris, and that's his fourth. No move from the St. Anthony's bench, so Morris is going to stay with this four. Dent Smith trying to push that one over to Gibson. And out of bounds it goes. Couldn't see quite clearly if Gibson got a hand on that one. 5 left to go here in the quarter. It's Hudson. It's going to stop and pop. Gets it to go from, I've got 2 different signals. One ref says 2, the other says 3. One closest is going to say it's a 2, so a 2 for Okoye Hudson to end the quarter. It's 38-29, the Saints leading the Cavaliers as we head to the fourth and final quarter here with the voice of. from the Dwan Hurt Memorial Gymnasium. St. Anthony Saints trying to put this one to bed. Cavaliers trying to make another run. Hudson's going to start it with the jumper from the opposite side this time. And this time it is a three. Hudson. Back-to-back buckets, one to end the third, one to start the fourth. And it's now an 11-point game for the Saints. Coleman to Dent Smith, can't get his three to go. Rebound comes down to McCallum. Price to Hudson, has it blocked. Was Gibson stepping over. Cross-court pass stolen, saved to the Cavaliers. Cole gives it up, and Gibson's going to get the bucket. Aware play that time by Cole, giving it to the bigger man, maybe a little easier shot for him. Now Williams driving, meets Gibson. This time Gibson's going to get called for the foul. Third on Gibson. Good move that time by Williams. Gave the pump fake, hung with the contact. Forced the foul call, and now he's at the line. Take his time, but he can't get the first to go. One of two for Williams. Smith looking for Gibson, can't get it to him. Little off, and the turnover. Adesiji steals it right back, though. Gonna slow it down a bit and wait for some help. Cole to Coleman. No good. A little crowded down there. Price went and posted right next to McCallum. Somehow end up with the open shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Now Williams' turn. Can't get it to go. Trickle out of bounds, and it'll be with the Cavaliers. Coleman with it. Dent Smith posting. Fadeaway, no good. Williams has it poked away. It's Adesiji with the quick hands this quarter. Now he's going to get the layup. Gets it to go. Play there by Adesiji. Bush right in his sights, and another one. That's three steals in the quarter for Adesiji. Smith now to Gibson. Left hand layup, no good. Adesiji in an 8-point game is doing almost everything here on the defensive end for the Cavaliers. Now we're gonna have an offensive foul. It's on Gibson. And that's the fourth on Gibson. Got a lot going on in this gym right now. Guess who? Defensive end. 4 possessions in a row. Tommy Adesiji. The fuel to the fire for the Cavaliers on this comeback odyssey that they are on. Cole ends up with the basket. It's just a 6-point game now with 4:18 left to go. Gonna force a timeout from the St. Anthony's bench, Coach Alan Cavanis, and we're gonna take that full timeout with them. Be back in just under 60 seconds. All right, folks, 4:10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on defense. Adesiji out on Bush. Bush has got Hudson, Price. As Bush gets all the way, can't get it to go. Gibson there, Adesiji up ahead to Coleman, off the glass, can't get it to go. Chases it down though, and the Cavaliers are gonna have another possession. Adesiji gives it away that time. Dent Smith gets it right back for the Cavaliers. Now he and Gibson are colliding into each other. On the drive, we're gonna have a whistle and a foul. It's gonna be on number 1. It's Okoye Hudson. Only the second of the game for him. But it does move the Cavaliers into the 1-and-1 situation. Dent Smith 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Make it 0 for 3. And we're gonna have a stoppage here off the rebound. It's like there's a wet spot on the other end of the court where Gibson and Dent Smith fell down. Missed opportunity for the Cavaliers though from the line. Dent Smith, usually a reliable free throw shooter, unable to get anything to go today. And in a 6-point game with 3:24 left, definitely points that the Cavaliers need. Pressure from the Cavaliers and able to force the turnover. Bush got all the way under the basket. Not quite sure why he decided to pass it there. He was looking for Price and instead found Matt Coleman for the turnover. Saints make it worse by immediately fouling. It's Elijah Price who picks it up, and Matt Coleman will be at the line, still in the 1-and-1 situation. First one's good. Matt Coleman, 2 for 2 from the line. 37-41. Saints with the lead here in the fourth quarter. Getting pretty tight. Saints are going to go to the line, though, and have a chance to extend this lead. Jaden Bush, again pushing in transition. And he was fouled as Tommy Adesiji was running alongside him. Double bonus opportunity for the Saints. Lefty gets the first one to go. Two for two. Quan Cole with it. Left hand, can't get it to go. Dedrick Allen, haven't called his name in a while, but comes over, and I'm pretty sure he got a piece of that one. It's been integral to St. Anthony's lead here in the second half. Williams in the corner, swung around, and it's going to be Ashley who takes the shot and knocks it down. Another big bucket for this St. Anthony squad. George Ashley, the 3 to go. Dent Smith answering right back, though. In transition, utilizes that jump stop effectively. It's the layup to go, and there it is. Adesiji, steal number 5 in this half, I believe. Amazing effort from Adesiji on the defensive end. After the steal, gonna get fouled as he was attacking the basket. Fouls on Ashley. That's his second. And Adesiji, they 1-and-1 opportunity. Can't even get the first to go. Bush gives it up to Price. Price working on Gibson. Whistle blows. Let's see if Gibson picks up his 5th here. Indeed he does. That is the 5th and final foul on Duke Gibson. He's going to exit this game with 1:56 left to go here in the fourth. Bit of a tough outing for Gibson today. Got him credited with 5 points here, but a couple of blocks, cleaning the boards for the Cavaliers. And so that's going to hurt them quite a bit, trying to finish this game without him. Price goes 1 of 2 from the line. Adesiji on the other end gets the 3-pointer to go, and a quick timeout from Coach Bernard McCrumbie. Good push off the miss there. Adesiji settled into that corner, able to knock it down. Going to take a full timeout. We'll have the end of this game in under 60. On the shot clock. Now Williams working on Cole. Cole with the hand on it. Kicks his pocket up to Dent Smith. Floater over the top and gets it to go. Good move there. Dent Smith still out there playing with those 4 fouls. Quan Cole picking pockets. Ashley to Price. Price sees a gap. Taxon kicks it. Under a minute here to go. Saints gonna take their time. Just a 3-point game here. Under 10 now. Williams for 3. Swings around, can't drop. Chased down by Coleman. And now Dent Smith attacking. Swing down and the foul. Hudson picks it up, and so Dent Smith be at the line shooting 2, as that's the 10th foul against the Saints. First one is good for Dent Smith. Was 0 for 3 before that one. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. So he hits them when he needs them most. Say they need them all, but hits them when he needs them most. It's a 1-point game here. Shot clock's off. Cavaliers have got a foul. Williams underneath. Hudson's there. He's gonna kick it out to Ashley. Now Williams. And Cole's gonna give the foul with 17 left to go in the quarter. Exactly 17 seconds as Makai Williams is going to step to the line. It's the first on Cole. Dent Smith getting ready to check back in. He checked out in that obvious fouling situation with the 4 that he has. Williams off to the left side. Can't get the first of 2 to go. Leaving the door open for a 2-point basket to mean a lot here. Coming down the stretch, either pull out a win or a tie for the Cavaliers, and they don't have to force a 3-point attempt. Got to delay a game. So we're having a dance battle over here. Trying to figure out where they want to stand on this play, where they want to match up underneath. And walking back and forth, referees trying to get them to pick a spot, and nobody wanted to. Called a delay a game on the Cavaliers. So after all of that, nothing much happens. Cavaliers make a sub, bring in Davis, and Williams knocks down the second. 2-point game, 46-48. And the Cavaliers are going to call a timeout before we go any further. It's a full timeout. And stay here with you. It's been quite the battle. Cavaliers trailing after every quarter. Trailed by 10 at halftime. Made a couple of runs to pull it close. Haven't quite been able to get over the hump. And so they'll have the chance to do that now. It's 48-46, just a 2-point game. And they're going to have one last opportunity to either tie this game up or to take the lead and go home with a win tonight. As we mentioned, their next game will be tomorrow. That's correct, a Saturday game for your Cavaliers. It's a away non-league game against South Pasadena High School. And we'll do our best to keep you updated with information regarding that game. Gonna have the referees here now pulling somebody back onto the court. Substitution made too late there. And so Hudson comes back onto the court. Trying to get James McCallum on. Dent Smith hands it off to Cole. 6 on the clock, 5. Dent Smith has got it back. He's gonna take the 3 off the back of the backboard, and that'll do it. 48-46. St. Anthony Saints come into the gym and pick up a win here against the Cavaliers. They're going to stay perfect on the season, 5-0, 3-0 in league play. Cavaliers dropped to 2-1 in their league. Tough fought game, both sides. Cavaliers waited too late to pick up the intensity, and it ended up biting them. Just trying to check real quick and see the schedule for the next game for St. Anthony's. And we'll get you guys out of here. Again, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on this broadcast. Been fun having high school sports back, and we're glad to have you with us. Non-league game for St. Anthony's next. It'll be on Monday the 26th. It'll be at Loyola High School, taking on a good Cubs team who is in their last season with Jamal Adams at the helm of that program. Be moving on to take over an administrative position at LaSalle High School. So the 26 Saints and Loyola tomorrow, Cavaliers and South Pasadena. Thank you all for joining the Voice of. Have a good night.